Alright, Quest for Dungeons for the Xbox One. It's a retro aesthetic, roguelike dungeon crawler. Quasi turn-based. I normally have a proclivity for choosing wizards because, I don't know, I feel like they projectiles. There's 3 areas to begin with. Well, 3 areas. And there's some exposition. There's no voiceover, so I can keep talking. You can keep listening to the sound of my wonderful voice. Because you can just read what's on the screen. Certainly the folks at Upfall Studios have a sense of humor. When I first saw some gameplay for this, it looked immediately like something I would not be interested in at all. I watched it, and even when you watch this video, hopefully you'll watch the whole thing. It's not that long, trust me. It's like, I don't know, it's a type of game that's better. It doesn't show very well because you don't really know what's going on. Like if you played it before and watched somebody's gameplay, you get it. If you haven't, it's just like, what are you doing? Like you're just walking into enemies or just numbers on the screen. Should you turn those on? So this is me starting the game. That was it. That was my first. I did absolutely nothing. I took 9 turns, which means I basically walked around and did 9 things in that small little patch of time. So, this is the dungeon crawler. You walk around dungeons. Your turns are you moving and doing things. All those count as a turn. You can also, well, I'll show you later, but you can also turn it on so when you walk over items, you automatically pick them up. You don't have to actually press a button, which is very useful. So I picked a wizard. That's what I normally start off with. And the wizard's first spell is fire. And, you know, because this is a roguelike, you die, you start fresh, completely fresh. And the levels are randomized. Layout, enemies, everything. So you never really play. The similar elements are there, but it never happens exactly the same way. So you make your way, and you go into rooms with portals and traps and enemies. And if you notice, the orange bar at the top of the screen is your meter to level up. When it fills up all the way, you level up. You pick up items, and the inventory system worked pretty well, I felt. It shows you exactly what's more powerful than what you have. So you can go in and swap things out. You can sell them back to the Resident Evil 4 referencing merchant there. Yeah, and at a certain point I wised up and decided to make the mini map larger. Zoom the game in a bit, and the adventure log. I really like that. I just turn on all that stuff. It just makes it that much better. So the mini map is larger, things are zoomed in a little more, and now you can at least see a visual record of what you've been doing. Not that you don't know, but I felt that helped me to see like how much damage I had done and everything like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So like I said, I started this game off. Well, I saw some footage of it and thought, why would I? This is not the genre that I even remotely like. I just kept playing it. I just really enjoyed it. You know, once you get up to a boss and have some success, I don't know, you have to watch your health meter because, as you see, I have 6 HP left. So if I didn't go into my menu and use some item to get some health back, I would have died right there and start over. You gotta start over again. Anyway. That's just the nature of a game like this, of a roguelike. And a dungeon crawling roguelike. So you make your way, and I don't know, it's just fun. I don't know. But you will die. Make no mistake about it. You will die. That's going to happen. On your paper route. That's not really funny. And it gives you some stats on what you did, the food you can, well, you can read the stats. So how many bosses you killed, so on and so forth. It's also leaderboards, which I'm not doing terribly well on, at least at the time. I'm still not, just for the record. So, hey, there's me on my leaderboard. So, there are at least 3 other classes to choose from. You have the archer? I should remember all the names. But if you have a character with a bow and arrow, who just much like the wizard is a ranged character, which is cool. Not triggered a trap there, not too good. I felt, I don't know, I think I did better with the wizard than I did with the archer. Then you have the more melee classed, the warrior. If I'm saying that wrong, I should have read the screens that I just, I play a lot of games. I'm sorry. It's just, mine isn't what it used to be. Anyway, not so much range. You're kind of walking very close to enemies, but the idea is you'd have, better armor and a shield and things like that with which to continue the fight. And you have a shaman, excuse me, which can do some things from a distance, but has a lot of up close attacks and things like that as well. And you can unlock another character from Crypt of the Necro Dancer is in there as well. And the idea is to get through the 3 main sections of the game. It's very difficult. I have not beaten it. It's tough, but as someone who is not really into those type of games, I found that I had a really good time playing it. So, I don't know. Quest for Dungeons, Xbox One. Yeah, if you like this review, go ahead and click like, subscribe, and there's many more videos to watch on the channel or on GameEnthus.com, along with a lovely weekly podcast. 2 of which, on the left, you have Beyond Eyes from Tiger and Squid, published by Team 17, the Worms folks. About a blind girl looking for her cat. It's more of an interactive experience. And we have Commander Cherry's Puzzled Adventure for Xbox One, also available for PS4, which is the Xbox One version. Use Kinect and take snapshots of yourself to create platforms. Very fun game. I guess that's it.